Hello, guys. Welcome back to La Lucha is Real podcast. I'm your host, Edith.
And I'm Angel.
And it's weird. I don't know. I feel like we don't start like this anymore.
No,
We've
don't.
been so used to just fucking talking into it and then remembering what the fuck is happening.
Yeah. So today we're going to try and keep it short and light. We are pre-recording, guys, because we are going to be out of town this week.
Yep.
So
Make sure to stay up to date I can't even spoke. Our social media at La Lucha is Real podcast will be posting. Keep you guys up to date. Maybe on our personals too, you know? We might sprinkle some shit there.
all right, so we're just gonna jump right in it because we are gonna make this one a little bit shorter, but we are gonna give you guys what you love, what we all love.
Everybody loves, bro. Everybody asks for it. We have a lot to catch up on. So
What is it?
¿qué es? Starts with a C. What? Oh damn! I'm over here throwing gang signs. Isn't that a gang sign? I mean, respects to all y'all, you know. But we ain't throwing gang signs.
No, we're not. Let's give you some
Chisme.
We need a little like intro or something, like a little salsa with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Salsa. Un duranguense. You know how duranguense is coming back.
Yeah.
mi ¿cómo se dice? Mi tejana de taquito, like you know how they make it like hella squished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let me start. So we're gonna go back to the one that was really long. We didn't forget about you.
Yeah.
I promise. It's really long, but
We're gonna have Angel read that shit because Edith's eyes would play her. So
all right, guys. Hola, amigas. Saludos desde Virginia.
Saludos.
Virginia.
Saludos.
Okay. My chisme is a little long, pero I'll try to get to... Hold on. Is my mic a little too close? You know, I'll be talking loud.
I don't be talking loud enough. I'm close. I'm making it closer.
How do I sound, though? Do I sound good?
I think you sound good.
Okay.
I think you sounded good to begin with.
Okay. I just felt like it was like...
In your mouth?
Yeah,
Gagging.
and I talk loud. Okay. My chisme is a little long, pero I'll try to make it as short and sweet as possible. So this happened a while ago, like 2019-ish. I had just broken up with my ex-boyfriend, Sam. We were dating for 2 years, but we weren't getting along, so we split. We had a dog together. We had a dog together, though, so we were co-parenting, LOL, his idea. Obviously, he just wanted a reason to keep seeing me. Anyway, after we broke up, not gonna lie, I was heartbroken. I thought he was my forever, so I did what I thought would help me get over him and got me a fuck buddy. Mind you, this guy was always on my back burner because he always had a crush on me, but I never acted on it because I was in a relationship. Fast forward, and the fuck buddy Jake was too emotional for me. We argued like a married couple.
Pobrecita.
Yeah. We argued like a married couple, and he got too attached for my liking. So I cut him off bad. Hold on, sorry guys, I can't read. So I cut him off, nothing bad, but I told him I didn't want to have sex anymore. Keep in mind, I broke up with my ex in February and started hooking up with my fuck buddy in March, then cut him off by the end of the month. Then I tried to get back with my ex in May, LOL. So fast forward again, and the fuck buddy found out I was trying to get back with my ex. This is where it gets messy. Tell me why this man blows up my phone and is yelling at me, telling me that I'm stupid and a whore and every name in the book.
Oh my God, his egos.
Yeah. So I was like, bro, we haven't spoken since March. Why are you mad? So he said I was making a fool of him and he was going to pull up. I didn't believe him until I looked outside.
Oh, hell no. He crazy.
He crazy. So I looked outside, and there he was driving around my neighborhood like a maniac. He didn't know which apartment was mine. He just remembered me mentioning the name of them. So I run down the street because my ex stays a few apartment rooms down from me, and I'm banging on his door. He opens and is like, what the fuck is up with you? So I had to come clean and tell him I fucked this guy, and he's local driving around outside. I can't.
Oh my God, not funny, but still.
Yeah.
God damn.
At this point, I'm sobbing, saying sorry, and just begging him not to go outside. But of course, no one listens. He grabs his gun and goes outside. Of course, Of course, the fuck buddy sees him and parks his car. My ex points his gun in the air, and I see the fuckboy open his car door, and he's pointing a gun at us.
Oh, fucking great. Now you're going to cause a shootout. All for fucking dick. A shootout. Ay, Dios mío.
You said all for dick?
Yeah. Bro.
I can't. Okay. I'm outside too. Tell me why my dumbass is Googling the police department instead of dialing 9.
What the fuck? No, amiga. Amiga. Amiga.
Instead of dialing 911,
maybe she was in panic and she couldn't think.
She couldn't think.
But that's a lot more thinking into Googling.
What's the number to 911?
Darn it, I gotta Google it real quick. Pura carrilla, amiga.
Laughing my ass off. I was so shook, I went dummy mode. Anyway, I remember 911. I remember 911, and I'm on the phone hysterical at this point. They ask me my location, and I tell them everything. Meanwhile, they are screaming.
I fucked this guy. Well, I was trying to get back with my ex. Imagínate la operadora just
like what the fuck is going on?
And now they're gonna shoot each other. Oh God.
Okay. Meanwhile, they are screaming at each other to make the first move. So I scream at fuckboy and tell him to leave. I say the police are coming, and sure enough, we hear the sirens. He hops in his car and pulls off, but right when he gets at the end of the street, tell me why this man jumps out of the car and he runs to the sidewalk, points the gun at us. I turn just in time to see him, and I said no. Then my ex turns and I push him out of the way. LOL. He didn't shoot because the sirens were too close. So he jumped back in the car and drove off.
What the fuck?
LOL. To this day, I have nightmares about him just finding me. I had to move apartments because I didn't feel safe. I never saw him again after that. He moved to DC, but he still tries to contact me on social media, which is weird. But he did tell me one time when we were hooking up that he loved me, so maybe he meant it. And as for my ex, he's in Cali and I'm still in Virginia, but now I'm married and have a beautiful 6-month-old. Aww. Laugh aloud. Crazy how life turned out, but everything happens for a reason. Sorry if my chisme was long, but I love y'all's podcast. I started from day one and finally caught up, so I decided I wanted to share this long ass chisme.
Bro.
That was so worth it. Like when I see long chisme, this is the kind of details that I want. She even gave follow-up. That's how you know she listens to us, because she was like, this man's in DC now, my ex is in Cali, I'm still in Virginia. Like she gave us like the questions.
What's happening right now?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Like that, like your pussy made him crazy.
God damn. For real.
To the point, he was probably already psycho, you know, like, but to that point, bro.
Damn.
You dodged a bullet, literally. Literalmente dodged it. That's a fucking knee slapper.
You said she dodged a bullet.
No, but that shit's traumatic, bro.
Hold on. Actually, no, I do have questions. What happened when the cops showed up?
Oh, yeah. Did you guys end up talking to them, or did everybody just kind of hide from them? I don't know. That's true. You didn't.
I can't get over it. She dodged a bullet.
I didn't try to do that.
You said pun intended. No, pun not intended.
No.
But now it's intended.
But literally, like, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy that you're like fucking sneaky link, you know, just a fuck buddy, and your ex. You guys aren't even together anymore.
Yeah.
So they're literally gonna shoot each other. Obviously, I feel like the ex was more so like, even if he didn't want to get back with her, it's more of a protective side. Like, maybe he's like, what the fuck is happening? Let me go fuck it.
Yeah.
But the other guy is like, fuck, like, I love you.
Wait, what happened to the dog that you guys were co-parenting?
Oh, damn. Yeah, I know. Did the dog stay with you or did it go to Cali?
Did it go to Cali?
Maybe it went to Cali because co-parenting was the idea of the guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Most probably not. Damn.
Hey, what would you do if a guy literally told you he wanted a co-parent?
No. I could, so the dog is mine. Buy yourself another dog. Get yourself another dog.
You guys got together and then...
Was the dog his to begin with?
No. Like, you guys got together and then you guys got a dog together.
Uh-huh.
So at that
point...
Dog
is mine.
Dog is yours.
I am not going to do no co-parenting shit, bro. And you know why? Because that's an excuse to fucking still see each other. No. I eliminate all kind of energy so I can bring in new energy and better energy. So, no.
So, why didn't you give the dog away? Because you te encariñaste, like, now you want...
Yeah, okay. I feel like, él también, pero, like, me. I'm like, selfish.
Fuck him. I'm going to keep... The dog is mine.
Yeah. Because, like, what if it, like, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a brief break, and then we'll be right back.
And we are back.
Sorry, guys. Our food was delivered, and...
You gotta take a break for that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, hell no. I just got a glimpse of the second one. It says, yo, let me tell y'all about my sister. Shit is crazy.
Like what?
From Iris.
Fucking Iris. Iris.
She's funny.
You're funny.
Okay, here you go.
We need an Iris, so I'm back on the episode.
For real.
Hi, chicas. I love the podcast, and I also agree y'all need to have more episodes a week.
Goddamn. Ooh. Hey, but that would... I mean, I feel like I could do it full time, but we need an editor. We need everything.
I think we could do it full time is if we didn't have our 9-to-5s.
Yes.
Like, you know, more episodes a week. But
But sign up for our Patreon, because we have a whole bunch of stuff on there.
We have more content there. Let's see. So it's me, the girl with the husband, amargado, and the ex from 20 years ago. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember it.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my kids are a bit older, not babies anymore, 19, 15, and 11. Since the last time I messaged you girls, things have taken a drastic change. We are now in separation mode. I no longer could deal with his narcissistic behavior. He takes no accountability for his actions and the way he belittles me and how he has no respect. I'm no longer seeing my ex. He was just a one-time fling. I know this wasn't a good thing to do, but I completely agree with you girls. It's my fault that this turned out really bad. I forgave him and didn't value myself when he cheated on me plenty of times. That's when I should have walked away. Now he thinks that he can do whatever he wants and disrespect me. I decided to end our marriage. I'm very unhappy and miserable. I told him to leave and find his own place since it's easier for him to move instead of me moving him with the boys. Also, his own family has told me how when he goes to the house to hang out, all he does is talk shit about me. P.S. He never found out how I cheated on him. I'm not proud of what I did, but it did open my eyes that I'm no longer in love. It's just costumbre. I'm happy for you for doing that move and walking away, because I feel like that in itself is very, very hard. To step away from something that you're so comfortable in, that you have so many years, that you have children with this man, you know. Sometimes I feel like a lot of mothers put their children before themselves, before their own happiness. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a mother, so I don't know. But it gets to a point where, like, como tu amiga, yeah, you are already miserable, very unhappy. And I feel like your kids deserve to see the happiest version of their mom. So.
Oh, this is me snapping.
For those who are watching on YouTube. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is that noise?
I think you said it perfectly. I think... I can't imagine, like, living like that for the rest of your life, like, con un hombre amargado,
yeah.
like...
That he talks shit about you behind your back? That's supposed to be, like, your team.
Yeah. Like, he's supposed to be defending you even when you're wrong.
Yeah. Believe me, Angel will defend her man even if he's wrong.
And then behind closed doors.
Be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, ahora nos estás haciendo los dos pendejos. But no, fuck. I'm really happy, you know, like, I'm happy that you decided, you chose yourself. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, like, it's true. It's like, your parents are going to see you, or your kids are going to see you unhappy in an unhappy marriage, you know, and your kids deserve to see the happiest version of you.
Yeah.
And after every relationship, I feel like, especially girls, like, they really go on their, like, glow up mode.
Oh, yeah. You about to glow up, girl.
Yeah, you about to glow up.
I can feel the vibes.
Be ready. Mm-hmm. I'm sending those to you. Those vibes.
Y ya tus hijos ya están grandes. Like, what? El más grande, el más
chico era 11. He's 11.
Enough to kind of understand and see what's happening. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they'll be completely fine if they know that their parents are happier. You know?
Yeah.
So.
100%. Okay. Next one. Okay. Hola, amigas.
Hola.
What's up, girl? Or guy? I always have a habit of just saying girl. You know, it's funny. I've said girl to guys before. Like, what's up, girl? I'm like, oh, hold on. My bad. It's kind of like saying hey, guys.
Yeah. It's because yo tengo la costumbre de decir hey, guys better than hey, girls.
Yeah.
Or hey, girl.
No, but it's like, I say hey guys all the time, right? Mm-hmm. But then, like, let's say Val says some outrageous shit. I'll be like, girl. I'll be like, hold on.
Girl.
Oh, you know when you do that, when you go, girl? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, listas para el chisme?
A ver.
Ready to go.
Ready.
So, I hooked up with a guy friend who, he's good looking, but not my type. I knew my so-called friend was talking to the guy I had hooked up with after we had hooked up.
Wait, so you hooked up with the guy that your friend was talking to?
I hooked up with a guy friend who's good looking, but not my type.
Okay.
I knew my so-called friend was talking to the guy that I hooked up with after we had hooked up.
Okay. So-called friend.
Okay. He would text me and tell me how my friend was being delulu and how he told her he started talking to someone in order for her to back off. But during all this, she was hooking up with my cousin. I had caught her in a lie because my cousin had told me they were talking but found out she was supposedly in love with both my cousin and the guy I had hooked up with. My cousin had told me that they had never hooked up, and my so-called bestie said she was late 2 months, which now I'm wondering if she pregnant or if she lying about it again. Again? Hold on.
Goddamn.
How many did she fake a pregnancy or no? She's just lying about shit.
I've heard of girls fucking faking pregnancy, bro.
That's crazy.
But honestly, like when it comes to fucking, I think it's very rare for a man to lie that they haven't had sex, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like guys are more prone to lie that they have had sex with that girl.
Yeah.
But like if the cousin is saying like, you know what, we didn't fuck, I honestly like probably believe that.
I don't know, because I feel like if I caught like my friend lying to me on multiple occasions, if I caught you lying on multiple occasions, I feel like
a lying detector.
I feel like I catch that shit like that. Yeah. But honestly, I'm like, okay, it's one thing if you want to keep something like private to yourself, you know? If I caught you lying in that way because you're trying to keep something private, but if you're trying to lie to be sneaky, at that point, I no longer trust you. Because it's like, and come on, like, honestly, like, the amount of shit that I've been through, the amount of shit that I've done, I feel like there's I won't, I feel like if you were to tell me something, like, I probably wouldn't judge you. Like, I'd be like,
you don't.
No, I wouldn't judge you. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, the amount of shit that I've done and, like, said and all the stuff that I've been through, I feel like there's just, like, I can't judge, you know?
Yeah. Damn.
But it's just different when, like, I don't know, she's being sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky. Or, you know, there's those pathological liars, too.
Oh, girl, yeah.
So,
yeah,
that's like
I've known a few.
That's like a, what is it called? Is it a mental illness or what?
Mental illness.
Sorry for my fucking ignorance, guys, but what
is pathological liars a mental illness? Maybe.
I don't know, like, lo hacen sin querer.
It just, like, stems from, like, a lot of deeply rooted shit. Like, I don't know.
Lo hacen sin querer queriendo.
Yeah.
Like, they just lie.
I see it. So, and they have no idea why?
Yeah, they have no idea.
That's crazy.
So, could be that, too.
Yeah, okay. Here you go.
This one?
Yeah.
I have 2 boy cousins. They are about 2 years apart, and one of them has a sister. All 3 are now older. One of the boys confessed to me that he had gotten molested by the other boy, and in spite, he molested his own sister. My mom told me this as a secret. My aunt doesn't know. I know. Naturally, I told my husband because. Angel, fast forward to now, I'm getting married and having a wedding get together. And my husband does not want my boy cousins to hear for it, except my aunt and that cousin. Don't know we know. Sorry guys. Except my aunt and that cousin that doesn't know that we know what happened. Fuck.
So her husband doesn't want to invite the guy cousin that fucking...
The 2 guy cousins. I feel like he wants to invite probably just the aunt and the little sister. But they don't know that.
Pero qué culpa tiene el otro that got molested?
He got molested and he molested his little sister.
Oh!
Or I don't know if it's a little sister, but the older one molested the younger one, and that younger one molested the
sister?
The girl, yeah.
Oh, shit. That is some, like, trauma, like...
That's some deep-rooted shit, bro.
That is heavy. And there were kids when all this went down? Because it's, like, at that point, it's, like, that's kind of tricky because, like, they're kids, Like, que van a, like... I wonder if does the mom know?
Yeah, the mom knows. But the aunt, which is her aunt, doesn't know that they know.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah, but like if the mom knew, like do you wonder if she ever like tried to take him to therapy or like
it doesn't say, but I want to say it like as a I don't know, bro. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So she's saying that because the wedding is coming, the husband doesn't want those 2.
Yeah.
But I feel like if for the husband, I don't know. For the husband not to want that, I feel like they were the boys were already in a knowledge of what the fuck they were doing. You get me?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's hella tricky.
Ooh.
That's tricky.
Obviously, for your wedding, invite who you want to invite. But
yeah.
I think that's just situation's just fucked. That's a fucked situation.
Yeah. I honestly don't know what the fuck I would do.
I don't know what I would do if I was a mom, bro. Obviously, fucking at therapy and... I don't know, because that's a fucking...
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? I can't.
I don't know. That is beyond my knowledge.
No. Just me.
Okay. Hey girls, so this is the first time I ever speak about this. No one else knows this, so I'm glad this can be anonymous. I've been married for 11 years, got married at 19.
Oh, you were young.
Yeah. And I always thought I had found my soulmate. But for the last year, things have felt different. I felt like I don't love my husband romantically anymore. It makes me sad because we do have 2 kids together and he's such a good dad. And I would hate to break up our family, but in a way, I feel like I'm sacrificing my happiness. And the thing is that my husband has no family out here, so I'm scared that if we get divorced, he will leave to Mexico where his family is, and the kids will not have him around. Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad guy. It's just that I feel we've grown apart. Do you guys think I should talk to him about it or just continue to pretend that I'm still happy with him for the sake of my kids?
I always say this, and that's the one thing in a relationship is communication. I feel like you should be honest with him and you both decide what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you keep on faking it, it's doing no service. It's doing a disservice to your marriage. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with the communication. Also, I feel like a lot of times what happens in relationships is that people stop doing the things that they did to try and get with that person.
They like stop dating.
They stop dating. And I feel like a lot of times when people say they grow apart, it's because they stop doing those things, you know, like they stop dating each other and they stop trying.
Yeah.
Especially I feel like when kids come into the picture, I feel like a lot of people, when kids come into I'm not a parent, but from what I've seen outside looking in, I've seen this in a lot of like people my age who get married and they have kids. A lot of times, like when they have kids, they start neglecting their marriage and they get so focused on just like the kids, you know, like, and then it's kind of like the romance. I feel like the romance, it kind of just fizzles out, but it's because you guys aren't like working on it constantly, you know, and I feel like marriage is like constant work.
I also think you guys got married very young. So the people that you guys were both when you got married are definitely not the people that you guys are now. And with that going along with Angel saying like you got to keep on dating each other because you're always evolving, you know, you're always changing. So now you're two very different people at this point. You're parents and you have your own things going on, very different from when you guys were 19. You have to get to know each other at that point of your life too, you know. Date each other at that point of your life because now it's very different to when you first started.
I agree. I mean, I've been with Val since I was 16.
Yeah.
It's been like, what, 12 and a half years or something like that. It's been a long time. And I can definitely like 100% say we are not the same people. And it's just communication and like whenever like, and like we've evolved, we're such different people and we've evolved in so many ways. But like we have that communication where like we still talk about things or when something's bothering us, you know, and I feel like, you know, and it does, like I said, it's like don't forget to date each other. And I feel I'm totally guilty of this where like there was like a chunk of time where we were just kind of going through the motions of life. You get so caught up in like work and then you're so fucking tired and you come home, you no quieres hacer nada and stuff like that. But it's just like find the little things, you know?
Yeah. It's like, I think we talked about this on a previous episode about love or whatever, that you choose to love that person every single day. You make the choice of loving them. It's not just going to naturally happen, you know? At first, it's a exhilaration of like a new relationship. It's exhilaration of a new marriage, you know? But once you start going into it, it's like you choose to love that person every single day. I don't know where I think I saw a YouTube video of this like older couple saying how, you know, it fizzled out a lot of times. Like the what I mean, the love is more so like the flame. Are you talking about
like the passion?
Yeah, the passion, the spark.
Yeah, because over time, passion is like passion is what, like a combination. I've said this before. Passion is a combination of like surprise, excitement, and something. I don't know. It's like a few things, right? And so it's like passion can only last you so long because it's hard to be surprised all the time once you've been with somebody for 12 years, you know? Even if you do evolve, and it's hard.
Exactly. But I feel like with that being said, like you choose to love that person every day. You choose to give your time. And I feel like you really have to see like, is it because maybe you just don't feel that spark anymore with your person, but you still love them for them? Or what is it like? Or you definitely don't,
like, you don't find them attractive no more? Like, also another thing too is like I definitely don't recommend to pretend to be happy like that. Like Edith said, that's a disservice to your marriage, to yourself, to your kids, because at some point people are gonna see through that shit, you know. Like my mom's, como dice mi mom, que la verdad siempre sale, like the truth will always come out somehow, you know? And I feel like instead of just being like, peace out, bye, like I want to leave or I want us to break up, I don't know if you guys have thought about like first of all, maybe talk to him, but also like maybe you guys can do like some kind of counseling or something. Like have someone like that's like an objective third party that can give you guys.
Yeah. Like if you truly like you at one point thought this was your person and he treats you amazing, you know, like there's nothing toxic or anything with the marriage. You just don't feel it again. I feel like you can't just call it quits, you know? For me, it's like try all the options you can. Y después de agotar todas las opciones que tienes, if it really, you just feel the same, like it's not there, then maybe it is time to go and maybe move on. But I feel like you should first go through all your options before.
Definitely try
Calling quits.
rekindling it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can always rekindle that, like, what did you call it? Flame? Or
Yeah, that spark.
that spark.
But right now, the husband doesn't know.
Yeah.
And you can't expect them to know what you're thinking. They're not mind readers. You will have to talk to them and tell them what you're feeling, even if it's hard, because I feel like he would appreciate it a lot more than being in the dark.
Yeah, because you might take him by surprise, because he's going to be like, what the fuck? Like, I thought we were good, you know?
Like that, yeah. Or maybe he's feeling some sort of way too. Like,
And he's maybe scared, you know? Yeah.
Or maybe he's going through some mental shit and you just...
Because that's, yeah, especially when you guys, like, when someone is going through, like, mental health shit, like, let me tell you, that's fucking hard.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, you thought this was your person. And I don't know. I say talk with them. Honestly, I feel like that's our answer for all of it, all the time.
Communication. It's the starting point.
Yeah.
And then you go from there.
Okay. Did you read that one or did I? No, you read it, right?
Yeah, I think so. No, I read it. I don't recall, but you have the phone, so you can read.
Oh, this one's long.
Yes.
Okay. I think this is going to be our last one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Well, first of all, I would like to keep this anonymous, so no real names.
No names on our thingy unless you put your names.
Yeah. Me and my now wife work at the same place. So, did we read this one already? Okay, never mind.
No?
It just sounded familiar. I don't know. It sounded familiar. Okay. Me and my now wife work at the same place. So a few years back, me and her had a rough time in a relationship. She became distant and she would bring flowers, gifts home. She didn't want to be intimate. And when I asked who would be giving her the gifts, she would say, oh, a friend of work, which I knew her little circle, but she wouldn't say who. At night, her phone would go off and she always had it on silent.
Excuse me?
This sounded real suspicious.
Oh, hell no,
This sounded real suspicious. When she would get phone calls, she would walk outside to have the convo. So one day I went through her phone while she was in the shower, and I found out that she was texting inappropriate with a dude that worked there at her job. I confronted her and I was on the verge of walking out of our home, which we were renting at the time. We had a heated argument, said things that I regret saying to her while I was grabbing my stuff out of our bedroom. She was crying and she got on her knees and begged me not to leave her. I decided to stay and we worked things out. It took a good bit, but it worked out. While we were working on our relationship, I felt this hate towards her for a bit and I felt like I wanted to get back at her. So I was talking to this chick at work for a few months. We ended up messing around, fucking a few times while she was at work. I would go and spend some time con la otra at her house. I ended everything with the chick because I felt the guilt of doing her wrong. So we ended things. We just stayed as coworkers and say hi and bye when we saw each other at work. No feeling attached. 5 years later, now my wife, we got married 5 years ago. Her and la otra are best friends now. Oh.
Bro.
I sometimes feel awkward because she's talking to my wife and I'm scared she might say some. But la otra, she told me one day that she would never say anything. They've been friends for 2 years now. Pero siempre ando booty tied when I see her because I feel like she may say something. But so far, nada. What I feel now is that I don't want to be with her because she did me wrong twice. There was a dude before this one, but the guy gaslighted her when he found out about me. We're not as intimate as before. Hold on. We're not as intimate as before. It's like we fuck every other month. And como que no. I've expressed myself once that I feel like we should be intimate more often, pero como que it happens, and then it's like back to square one. At times I feel like I want to go find coochie elsewhere. Hold on. I don't know why. I'm such a kid.
Me too. We're giggling.
Okay. At times I feel like I want to go find coochie elsewhere, but I don't want to do that. So I have been sticking with watching porn and getting off by that, but it's not the same. We have a son who is 6 and is my whole world, even though he drives me nuts at times. I don't know what to do. I sometimes feel unhappy, and there's times that I'm good. I think I might be going through some emotional phase. I don't know.
First of all, okay, you guys got back at each other. You guys got even with each other, right? But the girl he was fucking with knows that that's his wife, and now they're best friends. Snake. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call it. How you gonna fucking do that? Say like all besties and shit when knowing damn well I fucked your man while you guys were married. Like you guys are married. Oh hell no, that's a fucking snake. Don't fucking trust her because I feel.
Yo estoy más preocupada because like no, this is just so fucking messy.
This is messy.
This is so messy because he wanted to get back at her. Fucked around, and then he was like, all right, I feel guilty, I'm gonna cut it off. Okay, he's like, I'm not gonna do that again. And then he's just letting his wife be best friends with the snake.
It's because he can't say anything because the girl
I know.
doesn't know. But the fucking oh hell no, bro.
It just sucks because like obviously
and the girl is like, this is the second time she does that shit, right? The wife, she's done it 2 times.
She did it once, and then that was kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it's still something, but whatever. He forgave her. And then she did it again.
Got on her knees. He forgave her.
Yeah.
But now
But this was prior to them being married. Okay? This all happened before they were married. Okay. You know? So then he forgave her, but then he was, well, not really. Didn't even really forgive her because if he fucking felt that, like, resentment, that fucking anger.
I need to get back at you. I need to get back.
Yeah, he wanted to basically make it even.
Yeah.
Which is what he did, and then he cut it off. And then now 5 years later, they're like married now. And he got to see his wife be best friends with the girl that he fucked with.
And probably maybe wants to. I'm sorry. Probably maybe wants to try something else because obviously he's also like not getting his stuff from his wife either.
Yeah, he's not. Now he's having intimate issues with his wife.
And now it's on the head.
But then again, like he also he's already talked to the wife and been like, hey, like I want us to be like more intimate, whatever, and then they get back to square one. So it's like at that point, what do you do?
Oh God, it's just. There's just people with lower, what is it called?
Libido.
Mm-hmm. Is she one like, and you know how libido changes.
Yeah. Libido. And also depends too because like, if she's on any kind of, and I don't know, friend, but I don't know if she's any like for example, like antidepressants lower the fuck out of your libido.
Also, what is it called?
Birth control.
Birth control does too.
Birth control fucks your libido, and so does antidepressants. So, has she always had? No, I don't think she's always had a low libido because now
he's saying that
now it's an issue now. Yeah. But like, I would probably find out like, is she on birth control, or is she on any like antidepressants or any kind of medication that lowers libido? Because also like I feel like maybe as a husband be a little more understanding of that. And it's not something that she can really control. And like I know like. I was gonna say me. I was like, fuck it out. Ya estoy hablando. Because I know, like, that's kind of affected me. Like, I've been on antidepressants. I've been on birth control. Well, I am on birth control. Yeah. But it's like all of it like fucks with you, and it's not something that like you like consciously think of. You know?
Yeah. Because when I was on birth control, fucking years ago, it really fucked with me too. In that case, like it was just up and down. It was a fucking roller coaster. It was weird,
and it's not something that you can control. It's just like women's bodies go through so much like hormonally, and it's crazy. And like sometimes it's like we can't even explain what the fuck we're feeling, you know. And so like I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses for her. Maybe something is fucking going on. Who fucking knows? But maybe I'm just trying to give you some insight into like women go through, you know? And so, like, maybe it could be that. I don't know. I feel like maybe have a little bit more compassion towards that, or...
Yeah. Or just don't, like, I know you mentioned, like, oh, you know, like, we gotta have more sex, but maybe go a little bit more deeper into the conversation. Like, is there something I could do for you that you want? Like, that we could, like, spice shit up?
That's true. Like, find out, like, what is it that he can do.
Are we getting too comfortable in whatever we're doing? Like, do we have to do something different? I never know.
Maybe, because I feel like people have different love languages. Yeah. And so, like, maybe I feel like some people feel like their gas tank is full when, like, they do certain things. Like, not everybody is just physical. Like,
also, with women, I feel like the sex is just part of it. Like, the whole arousal stage starts from very early on. Like, for example, like, it goes throughout the day. You could start the day with maybe, like, you know, some things you say, and, like, just think, like, como maybe, like, I don't know, like, maybe tease her a bit, you know? Yeah. Flowers, be romantic. So, like, you know, get in her brain, because I think arousal for women starts in our brain. We can't.
It does. Guys, I
mean, we can get like that if we wanted to, but at the same time, I feel like, especially when you're in a long relationship, like, it's just like...
Because let me tell you, if I came home and the house was clean because Val just cleaned all of... You know what I mean? It starts there. It starts with, like... Find out what... Because mine is acts of service, my love language. So, you know, if Val's doing, like, all this extra shit, I'm like, ooh, baby. You know? But I feel like start somewhere, like you said. Start, like, maybe compliment... Do you still compliment her? Like, think about that. Like, are you still complimenting her? Are you still dating her? Are you still trying to do all the things you were doing when you were trying to get with her?
Yeah. Get in her head.
Yeah, get
in the good way.
In a good way. Yeah, in a good way. Ooh.
But yeah, also I really hope that nothing is like that.
Yeah, I hope like nothing's going on. Yeah. I don't know.
Y'all got even already, so.
Yeah, y'all got even. Just fucking leave that in. I feel like some people can do that. They can just be like, you know what? Let's leave it in the past. The past is the past. We move. I mean, they haven't really. It doesn't sound like they've kind of fucked up on each other or anything. So like maybe now it's just kind of like working on it.
That fucking snake though, I can't get over that.
No, I can't get over. Yeah, I can't get over that.
You got that too close to you. Too close.
Too fucking close. Yeah. So. All right, guys, ahí los vamos a dejar. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Make sure to turn on the little notification bell so you guys get notified whenever we post on YouTube.
Yes. Also,
follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, there you go.
You get notified there too. You know.
Also, if you guys want to submit Chisme, if you're on YouTube, there's a link down below. Or if you go to our Instagram, there's a link in our bio so you guys can submit your Chisme. And all Chisme is anonymous unless you put your name on it.
Yeah, like if you put your name on it, that's the only time we'll say it.
Yeah. But otherwise, tune in for Patreon. We have so much stuff on there already. There's so much stuff on there already.
You have a lot of content to go through. Yeah. Make sure that you leave a 5-star review if you're listening to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you have anything less, what they're going to do?
They're going to hit the DMs, and then we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll conversate.
Okay? Nothing less than 5 stars.
Please.
All right, guys.
All right. Ya los dejamos.
Sí, ahí los vamos a dejar. Que Dios los bendiga.
Besitos.
Bye, guys. Bye.